Today, I'm going to make a video about how you can save $10,000 or more this year. The first thing, and something that I will always recommend to my friends and family, is that you get a budget strategy. If you just spend your money however you want and you don't pay attention, then you'll have no idea where all your money's going. To be honest, it's so easy to just spend money at the store or go buy a coffee or whatever, and then check your bank and see that your money's gone. You're not able to save any money because you spent it on a bunch of little things and they add up. If you watch the cents, the dollars will watch themselves. So a tip that I have for watching all your money and keeping a good budget would be to either do it on your phone, get a planner or a journal. You can write down where all your money goes. And after the first month, you'll be able to see where all your extra money goes. Because after you pay all your bills and all your necessities of life, then you could break down what you could get rid of and see how much extra money you could have just by eliminating some of those purchases. The way that I do it, and the way I recommend that you do it, is to find an app. There's lots of different apps out there that'll help you budget your money, and they already have templates and everything designed that will help you do it in an easier way. Then you won't have to stress about how to keep track of all your finances. So keeping a budget is very important, in my opinion. If you made it this far in the video, then I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. I'm joining the Frugal Living group, and I want to make sure that I bring all my tips and all my knowledge of how I've been living my whole life to you guys. And if you're anything like me and you want to save money, then definitely subscribe and join this journey with me. I'd really appreciate it. And leave a like while you're at it. The second way to save thousands this year is a simple one, and it's turning off all the lights. Some people already have this in their brains and wired. Some people are wired to do this because they've done it their whole life. But if you haven't done it your whole life, it's a simple solution and it'll save you lots of money on your electric bill. Also, when you leave the house or you're going to work or something, you can unplug all the stuff that you don't need and it'll help save your electric bill even further. This is something that my fiance helps me out a lot with when it comes to turning off the lights. I struggled with it for a little bit, as simple as it sounds, but now I'm able to do it very easily, and it does save us lots of money on the bill. And when you have kids, they run around turning on all the lights. It's a lot easier for you to get into the rhythm and become a habit to turn off every light in the house that you're not using. You'd be surprised how much you can actually save this year. The third way you could save thousands is to eliminate all your debt. You do not want to be stuck in debt. You want to have free will to make any choice you want. And if you have lots of debt or lots of credit or lots of things that you have on finance or leased, then you got to worry about another monthly bill, another monthly payment, and it's not fun to deal with. You could end up spending a lot of money every month and they all add up. Me personally, I try to have a couple credit cards so I could build my credit up. I use my credit cards for everything that I would buy normally, and then at the end of the month, I pay it off in full and I don't have to pay any interest. It's amazing. Now, if you don't have self-control, you'll end up spending it all. But if you can keep control, spend it on what you would be buying anyway, pay it back at the end of the month, and you don't have to pay anything extra and watch your credit rise. But be careful with debt. You don't want student loans and stuff hanging over your head. It can be very, very scary when you're starting to get phone calls and everything from bill collectors. They're asking you, can you pay this? Can you pay this? Can you pay this? And you know your credit score is going to drop because you weren't smart with your prior purchases. So keep an eye on your different types of credit. Make sure not to get in too much debt, because that will save you thousands. The fourth way to save money this year is another simple one. Hang dry your clothes. You throw your clothes in the washer, let them wash, take them out, and hang them up. It's a very easy thing to do, and it saves you a lot of money. This goes back to the electric bill. You can make your electric bill go down a lot by making sure your lights are off and hang drying your clothes. My fifth tip to save thousands this year is to be frugal. Well, what does that mean, to be frugal? Well, let me tell you. It means not to buy that coffee at the store that you want, just make one at your house. It means not to buy that $100 jacket you want when you can get by with a $20 one. It means work on your habits, any habits that you have. Me personally, I face the habit of cigarettes. I'm trying to stop, but that's a complete waste of money. Now, being frugal is easier said than done, but it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that I've had most of my life, but one quick tip that you should use in your day-to-day life is when you go to buy something, think to yourself, how many hours do I have to work to pay for this? For example, you go to buy a $100 t-shirt. Well, let's add some pants. Let's say you buy a whole outfit and it costs you $200. Well, you make $20 an hour, so you got to work a whole 10 hours. So to make that outfit, you gotta work an entire shift, and the entire shift pay goes to that outfit. Now, is it worth it? I don't know. Maybe consider spending less money and focus on saving money. Because when you have money for a rainy day, you're gonna love it, and you're gonna feel better because you're gonna have money backing you up. When you got money in the bank, nothing can touch you because you feel like you've succeeded. And that's the best feeling ever. You don't wanna have no feeling of, oh my goodness, do I have money? I don't know. I love having money saved up. The sixth way, another way to save money this year, is to drive less. With the prices of gas going up and everything going up, you might as well drive less. If there's somewhere that you gotta go that's close to your home, or if you're just going somewhere that's right up the block, do what I did. I bought a scooter. I bought an electric scooter, and I love that thing. It can drive, it gets me to work if I need to. It gets me all around the town. I could take it up to the store if I need to go to the store, or I need to go pick something up for the family. I could ride my scooter. I love it. But you can get a bicycle, you can walk if it's close, enjoy the nature, horns honking and the sirens if you live in the city. Jokes aside, enjoy outside, enjoy the sunlight. Take a walk, take a stroll, and cruise and go to where and then do that. Yeah. But seriously, consider driving less. It'll save you a lot of money on gas, and it'll help you stay in shape. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about is learning to cook. This is something that I have to work on, that I'm actually going to try to learn this year. I'm not the best cook. Even though my job, I work at a restaurant, but never cook at home. And I want to learn how to cook at home, so you should learn with me. Why not? Cooking's honestly not that hard. Now, to cook really good is hard. But learning to cook's not that hard. You can learn how to cook. And me, I have a family, and my fiance likes to cook. Learning to cook could become a bonding experience with me and my fiance and my kids. It's a bonding experience for the family. If you learn how to save money at the grocery store, then you can cook meals that are a lot cheaper than going and spending all that money when you go out to eat at a fast food place or a restaurant. Another tip that I thought of that I wanted to put in here, it's future me, is that when I used to go shopping with my mother at the grocery store, she would always count and add how much each thing that she put in the cart was, and she would know the total. And we would play a game. She would ask me how much I thought the total was going to be, and I would ask her what she thought the total was going to be. And if I was within like $2 to $3, then she would surprise me with something, or I would earn something. And that's something that I still implement to this day. I had no idea that it was a thing. And honestly, do that. Add everything up as you put it in the cart. It'll help you spend smarter, and it'll help you know how much you're spending instead of just throwing it all in and not knowing what you're spending. And my next step to save money is to shop for discount clothes. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Discount clothes, discount clothing stores. Ross, Bells. These are the best places. Burlington, if they count, I'm not sure, but I love saving money on clothes. This jacket here, I got it. Now I live in Florida, right? It's not too cold, but this morning it was 47. So, felt good to wear the nice jacket. And it was like a $60 jacket. I got it for 15 bucks because it was on clearance. Now, I'm not saying to buy cheap clothes. What I mean is to buy clothes that you like, that are gonna last you a long time. And don't be afraid to dress simple for now. Because right now, we're trying to save money, and you want to learn to live the lifestyle of a money saver. And to do that, you might have to cut back on your expensive clothes that you like and shop at some discount clothing stores. And you can find some good stuff there, I promise. The next thing that's going to save you lots of money is to cut back on your subscriptions. We all love to sit back and watch our Hulu and watch our TV and pay the cable company $300 a month for no good reason, and Netflix and chill, or whatever kids are doing these days. But what I do know is you don't need a cable plan because they're way too expensive, and you don't need all these subscriptions. If there's a movie that you want to watch, you can always buy it for really cheap. Or what you could do is do a free trial, or sign up for 1 month and then cancel it. Honestly, too much TV is bad for you anyway. Really, any TV is bad for you, but now with our phones, we have ultimate dopamine pleasure hits, boom, 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 rapid fire at all times, because we have enjoyment and pleasure and entertainment right in the palm of our hands at any given time. It's nuts. With that being said, we don't need cable. And the last thing, which I fall victim to every day. I'm trying to fix it. No impulse buys. Now there's a trick to this that I could teach you. If there's something you're gonna buy online, because Amazon makes it very easy for you to buy something and it comes right to your house, sometimes even that day, but a day or two later, and it's so convenient and so easy, it makes you wanna buy it just because it comes so fast. It's like shopping at the store for real. But I have always struggled with this, and it's something I'm working on now, is the impulse buys. The impulse buys. If you're in the store and you see something on sale, it might be something that you're never gonna use, or it might be some clothes that are on sale that don't even fit you, but you're like, maybe one day because it's $1, and you buy it, and you buy it, and you buy it. You don't need to buy it. If there's something online you wanna buy, put it in the cart for 30 days, come back and see if you wanna buy it then. Take some thought and consideration, at least sleep on it. Don't just go buying anything you see because, oh, it's a good price. That's not the way to live. You need to stop with the impulse buys, and you need to stop buying anything that is a good deal. Well, that's it. This is my journey entering into the frugal lifestyle because I want to become a minimalist, and I want you to join me on this journey. I'll tell you what, I didn't even know this was a thing on YouTube until recently, and now I'm really excited to join the community. Hopefully these tips will help you save thousands this year. And also, if you want to learn how to make some money on the side, just watch the video right over here. Somewhere, I'll put it there. Check it out. It's a good one to help you make some money with some side hustles.